The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 5th of August, 2025. And you, my friends, are listening to the Radio Hauraki Big Chode, brought to you by Reburger.
7 good times and good food. Dine in or take away. Reburger today.
Reburger.
Sauce chicken.
Spam boy.
And the jizz.
Sorry about that. That was an accident.
You can't help yourself, can you, Pugs?
No, I didn't mean to do it. That was supposed to be a Reburger sting.
The extraordinary thing is, we talked about this yesterday, they've been banned by management. Our big boss is literally standing outside the window as we speak.
Next to the radio.
Next to the radio, listening to us chat.
There's daggers coming through that window from the big boss and the big boss.
Good stuff. How are you stallion?
You know what, Jase? I'm good, man. I'm good. We recorded the podcast outro, got all my shite out there, and I'm actually feeling great. I'm happy to be here with you, man. I'm grateful.
It's almost, the podcast outro is becoming like a mental health tool for us. You know what I mean?
It's not becoming that. It's been that for you guys for a hot minute.
It's our way of coming in and effing and jeffing before we do the show.
Having a bitch and a moan before you go on and do the live show, 100%.
Speaking of bitch and moan, I played 9 holes of golf today.
Yeah.
And I'm fuming. And I know that no one gives a flying about my golf game. Fair enough. But the last 2 rounds I have played unbelievably. And hand on my heart, today, on a par 3, I was about 3 centimetres away from a hole-in-one. I'm standing on the par 3 tee going, somebody! There's no one with me. Usually, of course, I play with Keyzie, but there's no one there to witness how well I'm playing. So it's like, what's the point of it all? No one's going to believe that I'm playing this well.
Well, I was going to say you could prove it, but you probably have to unlock your phone and record it to be able to do that.
Well, it's very hard to film it while you're playing the shot, Pugs.
You just set up the little camera there, Jase. Get it going, man.
Yeah, that's
Hit
just
your
too much
6 shots.
admin.
Too much pressure.
Hey, now listen, a big show ahead, so make sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of jet.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Rolling Stones there on the Radio Hauraki Big Chode this Tuesday afternoon, 15 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Couple of texts here, re your incredible golf game.
Yeah, man, I'm fuming.
You've been playing your best while Keysie's away. Usually he's your golf busy buddy.
Yes, he is.
And you're saying that it's been your A game ever since you haven't had a witness there to see it.
Well, to be fair, I've played like 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah.
2 of them are crap, but the last 3 have been really solid for Hoytey J.
Well,
and 3 centimetres off a hole-in-one on a par 3 today, which literally no one was there to witness and see.
Well, it turns out, Jase, you weren't alone. Somebody's texted in on 3483. Hey, guys, I was watching Hoytey J play golf, and he was on form like I've never seen. He was nearly as good as Tiger.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
And then another text here. Does Hoytey Jizz use kids' golf clubs because he's such a short ass?
Hoytey jizz.
Clearly, I'm not going to respond to that facetious comment.
Jase, I had a real...
Yes, I do.
Jase, I had a real awkward one at the gym today. I was there doing some cardio, which is rare for me. So
when you say an awkward one, this could go in any direction here, Pugs.
I feel like I made a dick of myself.
Right, okay.
And I just need to tell you about it. So I was on it's called a Stairmaster. It's pretty much like a treadmill, but stairs.
I hated that.
Yeah, they're a real pain in the ass, but I'm trying to make an effort, man.
But they tone the ass, most importantly.
Yeah, well, if you squeeze your glutes on each step, they reckon it really gives it a good... You know what I mean?
Tightening.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm on said treadmill and I had a jumper on at the time because I was still kind of warming up. And as I'm on said Stairmaster, I take my jersey off and I'm like, well, I'm not going to bloody hold it. So I chuck it on the ground behind me as a fella is walking past behind me. And then I go back to walking and then I hear him call out to me through my headphones and I turn around and he's holding up the jersey and giving it back to me because he thinks I've dropped my jumper.
Right.
And I didn't have the heart or the bolos in that moment to say, no, like I'm trying to just plop it there on the
Yeah,
ground.
just
And
putting
out
it
of
down
the
on
way.
the ground.
You know what I mean? Like it's out of the way, but
Yes.
I am trying to leave it there. And so I held on to my jumper in my hand for a 30-minute Stairmaster workout and just hated it.
Because you were too embarrassed to say, no, actually,
Far
I was
too
putting it down. Look, this is a true story about my wife, actually. She, before her current job, the last job she worked at for 3 years, she had one person who worked with her for 3 years there who got her name wrong every time.
That's terrible.
And it is terrible. And the first couple of times she corrected her, but then she said it reached a point where it just got so embarrassing I had to let it go. I was too embarrassed to go, for the 50th time, my name is this, you idiot.
I feel like if you can't be asked to learn somebody's name by the third time, or you're noticing that nobody wants to learn your name, then it becomes malicious at that point.
My brother's wedding, the priest kept calling him Hoytey. And everyone was like giggling away, but no one, and my brother and his bride-to-be they were giggling themselves, and they just didn't quite know how to say, actually it's Hoyte, it's not Hoytey. But he just kept calling him Hoytey all the time.
That is an absolute shocker. I've been in so many of those scenarios where I haven't been able to speak up. I remember I was a kid and I was ice skating and my legs really hurt, but I didn't want my mum to be sad that she took me ice skating, so I left the boots on that were clearly too small, took them off at the end, and I was just bruised up the wazoo, up my shins.
You might not know this about me, Pugs, but I used to be a famous actor. You could go through my resume if you want. There's a massive list of things that I've done.
Oh, that's all good.
But just
Thanks,
on
though.
that front, I was once in a little scene in Hercules, one of my first ever times on Hercules, and I was a soldier. I think I was like Soldier 1.
That's epic.
The same, I think I had one line which was, he went that way.
Oh, God.
But I had to wear a helmet. And the helmet was so tight that it gave me a massive headache. And I was wearing it all day, but I was too embarrassed to say that I was getting a headache because the helmet was too tight.
Yeah.
Got to the end of the day and I was like, I said to one of the people who, the wardrobe people, God, I've got the most massive headache. That helmet was so tight. And they went, why didn't you just say we've got thousands of them? The things we do to be polite, Pugson?
We'd love to hear yours. 3483 is the text number. Times that you've been too embarrassed to speak up and been massively stitched up because of it. $50 Reburger vouchers to give away.
How good.
Who's this?
You too.
Nice.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's Spurbo and the Jizz.
On Radio Hauraki.
We're talking about things that have happened to us that we've been too embarrassed to say anything and therefore had to endure. I might add on that topic.
Yeah.
I've got plenty more of those, Pugsan, but just not suitable for radio.
So what we're sort of saying is that we're massive people pleasers.
Yeah, totally we are.
To the point that it's our own suffering.
To our own detriment.
That's right. For context, I went to the gym today and I did like not much, like a 25, 30 on the Stairmaster, and I took my jersey off partway through.
I think I could maximum 5 on that.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, literally. And I went to, and I put my jersey on the ground, and then and this is out of the walkway, by the way, put it on the ground, and then somebody immediately went and handed it to me because they thought I dropped it, and I was too awkward to be like, no, I want this down there. And so I held on.
Hot and sweaty.
Yeah. And so I held on to it for the rest of the workout like a dickhead. Somebody texted and said he may have been implying for you to pick up your clothes off the gym floor. As I say, it was out of the way, and that was a deliberate, like, where I put it, almost sort of down the side.
Yes.
A couple of other texts here. Me and the missus used to eat Hell's Pizza hungover for the first 5 years of us being together, until one night going through the menu, we realised both of us personally weren't into Hell Pizza, and then we'd only eat it because we thought the other one liked it.
That would be actually a very common occurrence in long-term relationships. I'm sure there's things that my wife and I do that she hates, but she just doesn't tell me she hates them because she feels that I like them.
Well, wasn't there literally a scenario where you were burning the milk in the coffees you made her for about 27 years?
Actually, true point, yeah.
Somebody text and read the name one. I'll correct someone the first time they get my name wrong, and then if they do it again, I just call them Nigel, regardless of their gender.
Yeah, no.
And then if they correct me, I'll say, nice to meet you. My name's Adam. And then they never get it wrong after that.
Yeah, very nice.
It's not a bad tip.
I've got to say that when you had a bit of a scenario in the gym today, I was a bit concerned you were going to have of a Mogi situation.
What's a Mogi situation?
Well, you know how he seems to have these sort of homoerotic kind of liaisons, which he's not. He's not
seeking them out.
He's not seeking them out.
Yeah.
But you know, and he's a good-looking fella, and he's got a great body on him. I thought you were going to give me some sort of homoerotic tale.
Well, I did go into the changing rooms after the
here we
treadmill,
go.
After the treadmill session, obviously to wind down and get changed and stuff like that. And as I walked in, there were like a few dudes just going at it, but I was too embarrassed to say no.
Wow, okay.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. White Stripes there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 20 minutes to 5 o'clock and Beervana is back. Pugs.
That's right. 300 out-of-this-world beer creations by 60 breweries at the concourse in Sky Stadium in Welly there.
Yes.
But it's not just that. You have been to a couple now as well. I've been to
about 3 or 4 of the bastards
and
now.
it is quite the spectacle. Of course, all these breweries are set up right next to each other, so they've got to make themselves stand out, and they go balls to the wall with some of their creations. I've seen
Beg your
trapeze
pardon?
balls to the wall.
Okay, I've never heard that expression.
Really?
Why would you put your balls to the wall?
Because that's extreme, man, and that's what these breweries are doing at Beervana.
Is that really a phrase?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
I've seen trapeze artists doing their thing all about beer, like literally just to promote the beer. I've seen barbecuers, grills. We did chili shots when we were there with Keyzie, responsibly, of course. Whether you're into your beer massively or you're just looking to kind of try out something new, it's for everybody.
Yeah, well, that's one of the nice things about Beervana is you can go around and have little samples.
That's right, responsibly,
of course.
But we are giving one lucky backbone the chance to get the VIB treatment at Beervana, so that's flights to Welly. If you're in a mate, we'll put you up in a hotel.
How good.
And you'll get their very important backbone access to the festival. This is on the 22nd and the 23rd of this month.
Just on the hotel, by the way, there will be sheets. There will be a duvet cover. There will probably be a television. We haven't sorted that out yet.
Yeah.
Certainly there's going to be curtains and or blinds.
Yeah, well, this is all part of that like very important backbone sort of treatment. We wanted to make it really special. So I think you'll at least there'll be a TV and a remote. We just don't know if you'll be able to turn it on.
Yes, there'll be a bedside towel.
Yeah, that's the Hoodie J touch for sure.
Yes, and of course your stock standard little body washes and conditioners and shampoos.
And I think as part of this competition, if you win it and you go stay in the hotel, they might let you take your little bottles home.
Yeah, well,
of the shampoo
absolutely.
And stuff after the hotel.
The one downside is there's no toilet, so if you have to do, wheeze or take a dump, you have to go outside.
Yeah.
They don't like that kind of filth in their hotel.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair enough. We've got your chance to enter now at hauraki.co.nz. We're going to draw that in a couple of weeks.
How good, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Metallica there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Now, this film, 10 Academy Award nominations.
Aye.
Didn't win any.
Oh.
Still a very good movie. Much talked of. And
Yes.
I'm talking about Killers of the Flower Moon. And the basic story is this. Real love crosses paths with unspeakable betrayal as Molly Burkhart, a member of the Osage Nation, tries to save her community from a spree of murders fueled by oil and greed.
That movie absolutely rips. It's so good.
I'll be the judge of that, thanks, Pugs.
Oh,
Hell of a cast. Leonardo DiCaprio, have you heard of him?
nah.
Now, an actor who I've seen now quite a lot of and who I absolutely love Lily Gladstone.
She should have won the Academy Award for this.
That was an amazing
in my
performance
opinion.
by her.
100%.
She is someone to look out for, and I've seen her in a couple of other movies since then. She's really good. Now, I would say about this movie that it's a very good film,
I know what's coming.
but it's not a great film.
That's not what I expected.
Look, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was well done. Martin Scorsese, of course, the director. Pretty well-known fella as well. Jesse Plemons is also in it. Robert De Niro. A hell of a cast. A really good story about greed and manipulation. I'll give it 3.6 buzzies.
3.6 is pretty good. I love the movie. Obviously, it's a Martin Scorsese job, so it's about 1,000 years long.
Yes.
He does not know how to cut his movies down. But I kind of like that about him. I like that there's a lot of movie. You can tell there's a lot of work put into it. Leo's great as per. Lily's definitely the star. And there's some of the more haunting performances of grief in that movie that really stick with you.
They really do. It's a perfect kind of movie for winter, Sunday afternoon, a bit hungover.
I would massively disagree with you. Are you kidding me?
Put your trackies on, get just comfortable on the couch, knuckle down with a bit of Reburger, and just get into it.
And watch a haunting movie about Osage murders.
Yes.
No, that's not how you relax on a hungover Sunday, man. A hungover Sunday, you watch something like real low effort, like The Office. Or like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something.
No.
Or like YouTube.
But if you haven't seen it, check it out. I think it's on...
It'll be Apple, I imagine.
Apple TV.
Yeah, nice. 3.6 buzzies, you said?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, tune.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a great sing-along tune.
I'd give this one 3.6 buzzies.
Nice.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Tuesday evening. You're listening to the Hauraki Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Sauce chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nice, mate.
I just got a text from my wife actually saying, what do you want for dinner? Going to be weird having a home-cooked meal after having my Uber Eats weekend.
I've actually had a couple of texts regarding your wife, Jase, if you don't mind. I thought your wife left you, Jase. I was going to ask how one would woo you.
How one would woo me?
Yeah, how do you get wooed? How does one woo Hoytey Jizz?
That's a really good question, actually. But as I say, I think that I'm at an age now where if it's not her, then we're done burgers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had my love triangle, no, not triangles.
Oh.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, it does.
I've had all the love in my life that I've needed in that respect.
Okay.
And so I think if I wasn't with my wife, I'd just put me out to pasture.
Like an old Ramcast.
Yeah, just let me chew on the grass and chill out.
See your balls hanging out there.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Go to a few
spicy dumplings.
Yeah, few galleries. Few movies.
Yeah, nice. A little bit of fishing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely some fishing.
And some shithouse golf, eh?
Oh, and definitely golf, man.
Nice.
That'd be me pretty much.
It's not a bad life.
No. If she has come back, maybe I should. Oh.
We'll get this next break out and then you can decide what your course of action
then.
is. Yeah,
There's
nice.
Guns N' Roses.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Pugs.
Hoytey J, more like sperm boy in the jizz.
Now, as you know,
Oh, yeah.
my wife returned to me.
After leaving you last week, you were Devo.
Well, I mean, it was all right.
Oh.
Yeah, I was pretty Devo. She was visiting all my girls over in beautiful Melbourne.
I love it there.
Yeah, it's a great city.
Never been.
It's a great city. And I wanted to get your view on this, Pugsan.
Sure.
So she came home at 3 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
We spooned.
Hot.
Well, she was warm. I wouldn't say she was hot. She said
You
I
wouldn't
was
say
quite
your
hot.
wife's hot.
I mean, I definitely would say my wife is hot.
Right.
But she wasn't hot, when I spooned.
Sure.
And anyway, we both got up in the morning because she stupidly didn't take the day off today.
Yes, you must always have a buffer day when you get home from a holiday.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. And I promised to make her a coffee, even though I had a hour of a sleep, because I was awake till 1:30. She didn't get back till 2:45. Then she woke me up, and that was me for the rest of the morning, basically. So I got up, and because I'm a massive backbone,
Yeah.
made her an over-hot coffee.
Yeah, burnt the milk like usual, did
Yeah,
you?
she's like, oh, God, I'm home again.
Legend.
But anyway, we were sitting in the lounge. She had her big suitcase there, and she opened it up, and old Hoytey Jase on the couch there,
Rubbing his knees.
rubbing his knees in excitement, going, oh, here we go.
What have we got?
Prizzy time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No prizzies for Hoytey J. She showed me all the new stuff she'd bought herself.
Oh.
And all the sort of cool stuff. She bought this amazing jacket and pants and all this sort of thing. All she ended up doing was making a hoor of a mess in the lounge. My beautiful, tidy house that I, spent hours cleaning for her return, made a hoor of a mess, but no presents for Hoytey J. You know how it is, man. When you go overseas, and you'll find this when you have kids, you come back, you've got to bring presents. Where's the cutoff there?
Hang on, sorry. Are you her kid?
I'm not her kid, but
Right.
I mean, where does the cut-off happen? I mean, wasn't there a moment while she was over there and she's like, oh, I should get something nice for Hoytey J, you know what I'm saying?
She's a very thrifty type, isn't she? So she's kind of like looking for...
Are you saying my wife is...
No, I mean literally like loves thrifting. Loves
op shops,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, like op shops and stuff like that. But maybe she is thrifty too. I don't know in this scenario.
Oh, no, she goes through money like you wouldn't believe.
Clearly, with what she brought back. Now, not even a Toblerone, Jace, from Duty
Not
Free.
even a Toblerone. Nothing. Nada. Zip.
yes.
Zero.
I don't have a lot of people that come back from overseas trips and gift me things, but I do notice that here in the Hauraki office, whenever anybody takes an overseas trip, they bring back a Toblerone or some other form of gourmet chocky.
Which are foul, by the way.
You're saying Toblerone are foul?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You're going to piss some people off. But they share it around with the whole office. They're workmates. And your wife won't even pick you up a Toblerone from the duty free.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nada.
Not
zip.
even a thrifty pair of pants.
I mean, am I being unreasonable here? Here I am slaving away day after day so she can go on these extravagant overseas trips to visit her girls.
You've voiced hundreds of hours of Dog Squad.
Exactly. And she comes home, nothing for Hoytey J. I'm outraged.
You're 43?
Yes.
Probably time to move on.
Well, what do the people think on 3483? Is that outrageous or what? Should I be disgusted? Where's
Yeah.
the cutoff for bringing presents home for your loved ones?
If you go overseas, do you bring back a prezzy for your partner? Text number 3483, $50 Reburger vouchers up for grabs.
Here's the Black Keys.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The undertones there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:25, and I was voicing my absolute disgust
Disdain.
for the fact that my wife returned overseas this morning with no prezzy for Hoytey J. I mean, I've just realised shooting myself in the foot because it was quite a rushed morning. But if past experience is anything to go by, I think she's done it again, which is not buy me a present when she's gone overseas. Not even a Toblerone, as you put it.
Yeah, but
Pugs,
you
though.
didn't even like Toblerone. So
I
if she
don't.
got you a Toblerone, that would be misguided.
Well, it would be the thought that counts.
That's very true. Heaps of texts on 3483, every one of them in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
Before you get into them, are they outraged?
Some of them are. Some of them I can't read on radio, as per usual. Jody says, I always bring back a gift for my husband and family members whenever I go overseas. So she's on your side, Jace. Another person here, always bring presents back from overseas for partners, including work wives and hubbies.
Yeah.
You think maybe she got one for Terry?
Oh, yeah, she got him a new bathrobe.
Oh, jeez.
One of those really flash sort of towelette one. You know what I mean?
Silk sort of. Oh, no,
Plush.
towelette. Yeah.
With a plush as.
That's so hot. My partner just came back from 2 weeks in Nam, brought a legit North Face bag and a sweet-ass T-shirt. I'm 41. And that's from Jase and Porirua. So maybe the cutoff's around 43 or 42.
Right, okay.
I would always, whenever I go overseas, I pick up Whitakers and treats for the workmates, but it's never appreciated. We have an unwritten rule at our workplace that if you go overseas, you must bring back random treats for the whole team to share. So generally, the rule is, if you're going overseas on a trip,
yes,
bring back treats for your workmates, let alone your partner.
Well, I tell you what, back in the day for me, it was durries. You know, the old duty free, and you
nice.
get a carton of durries and, some cheap piss.
It's not really worth it anymore, though, is it?
No, it's certainly not worth it anymore, and I don't smoke anymore, so there's no point to it. But, yeah, I mean, I was hurt.
Yeah.
It might be a bit frosty when I get home tonight. It'll soon heat up. But, especially when she was showing me all her new stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And you think there's no chance that she was saving your gift for tonight when she could be fully, present and not rushed to get out the door to work?
Well, no, because as I say, she opened up her one and only suitcase and just chucked everything everywhere all over the lounge, and there was nothing left in it. I mean, Terry's towel, for example, took up half the bloody bag.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I mean? He was strutting around in it when I was going to work today.
Actually, just on that, I've got a gift you can give her, man.
Okay.
Some divorce papers after that.
Boom.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Alison Chains here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:37, which means it's time for...
We're off to find the brewery of the day.
What do you got for us, Pugsan?
Peckham Cider, Hoytey J.
Okay.
These guys are going to be at Beervana in aisle 23. Now, let me tell you, Jase, they're NZ's champion cider producer for 2023 and 2024.
You like a cider, Pugsan?
I do love a cider, 100%.
A good, crisp, dry cider?
I spent a lot of time in my uni years on the ciders, actually.
Yes.
And I haven't spent as much time. I think working at Hauraki, we're very beer inclined. But I've still got a lovely soft spot for cider. And these guys have got barrel-aged beauties and mouth-watering infused ciders, all 100% natural, so no shortcuts, and they're all gluten-free as well, if that matters to you. And they are going to be at the Beervana Festival, so you won't want to miss them.
So when you say you've got a soft spot for cider still on your body, whereabouts? Where's the soft spot?
Well, you'll have to buy me a cider and you'll find out, won't you, Jase?
Yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely.
Hey, now, that's fantastic. Yesterday we were talking about Mogies, looking for some drinking buddies over in London there.
Yeah.
Have we had any sort of update on that? Has anyone got in touch or whatever? Because he was planning to do it tomorrow from memory.
Yeah, he was, but you've got to remember that the UK's like 11 hours ahead of NZ. So if
Is it ahead or behind?
I'm going to look it up here. I'm sure that it's ahead. So NZ's 11 hours ahead of the UK.
Yes.
So it'll be Thursday that happens. Is that right? Does that make sense?
Yes, I guess so.
So Thursday here, he'll be having his meet-up at a London pub.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
Not really.
Okay, cool. But if you want to, get in touch with Mr. Mike Minogue on Insta there. He's real keen to catch up with any Kiwi expats over in London for sort of a one-day only photo shoot with old Mogi signing.
How good.
Yeah.
And it's for the whole day, he said.
Oh, yeah. And even if he denies it, he's keen to hang around.
Yeah, all day. Here's Tom Petty.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The exponents there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now, we're all missing the fellas.
Aren't we?
Be lovely to have them all back on board, hopefully, on Monday. Yeah. I feel like Keyzie's been away for about a year.
He has been gone for so long now, and I'm just every now and then he puts up a little update on his Insta.
Yes.
Chris Key NZ, if you want the updates on his travels.
With that in mind, we thought it's nice to sort of look back in history with the big show and play some older clips.
Yes, and there was a long time there. I don't even know if it still applied when he went on holiday because you were his agent.
Yes.
And you were trying to get him some more work
for
his up-and-coming broadcasting career.
Yes.
And this is a gig that you got him maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about this job that I've got for you, Keyzie, or the potential job that I've got for you through the agency.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
So more acting work.
Well, it's not so much acting work. It's more in a field that you've got a bit more experience in, i.e. your radio producing.
Right, radio.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's just I didn't sign up to get radio. I've already
He's got a lot of experience in growing a nose.
Yeah, totally does
$5,
that.
Pugs. Come on, man.
But no, because, you've been saying a lot, off air during the show that, you're ready to spread your wings.
Oh, yeah.
And take to the air. Mind you, with a snoz like that, you'll be really struggling to get off the ground. But no, listen. And so I've just been casting around. I've just been casting around.
Have you?
Casting around there, Keyzie. And good news. Good news. An opportunity has come up for you, mate. Sort of as a producing role with a little bit of on-air kind of stuff every now and then sort of chipping in.
Right.
Down in my old hometown, mate, of Rotorua. And I don't know if you've ever heard of the station down there, Radio Geyserland.
Oh, yeah.
So Radio Geyserland.
Yeah, and they've got it's
Because in Rotorua they've got heaps of bloody geysers, man. So that's on brand. That's really good.
I'm across that. Yeah.
So it's Radio Geyserland, the midnight till dawn shift.
That's prime time.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Next to prime time.
Well, especially when you're talking talkback.
It's talkback.
And one of the things that is really, I think this is going to really sell it for you, Keyzie.
What's that, Jase?
You're going to be working alongside the one and only Maggie Barry.
Oh,
yeah?
Yeah.
Big Red.
Big
Totes, mate.
Right, so hang
I
on.
thought, well, geez, I mean, you're going to have to take a bit of a cut in wages, but I see it as an opportunity for you to spread your wings, and just sail your own boat there.
Well, hang on, because first of all, is this a network nationwide show or is it just in Rotorua?
No, it's just a
local.
It's a local show,
But
yeah.
very, very popular locally, I understand, yeah.
700-800 listeners.
Yeah, a week.
Right, just because it seems like, and also I'm producing a midnight till, and I'm producing as well. I'm not on air much.
Yeah. Well, you won't be on air.
MB said she might, occasionally throw to you, or, you might go, Mags, it's, Lauren on,
Right,
line
just
2.
admin.
So that'll just be in her cans. That won't be on the
It won't
microphone.
be on air. It'll be in her cans. You'll tell her who's
In her
on
headphone,
what line.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems like I've already got like a pretty okay gig here on Hauraki as 1/3 of the drive show.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know. I just think it probably would suit your drinking schedule better as well. That kind of job.
It would.
well,
Because you could literally just get hammered on the job for something like that. I mean, honestly, any fool could do it.
right.
And probably within, what do you reckon, Jase, 6 months to a year, technology will come along where you'll be out of a job anyway.
Yeah, you'll be on your ass.
Wasn't that a bad thing? I mean, what? Can't I just? No, I think I didn't.
So is
sign
that a
up.
yes, Keyzie?
No, it's definitely not a yes. I didn't sign up to your
You should
agency.
at least have the interview.
No, I
It's
don't
not an
want the
offer.
interview.
I need to get back to them pretty quick, smart. I can't be faffing around here.
Well,
you
just-
need to make a decision.
Well, look, just go back and say thank you very much for the offer, but I'm not interested. I'm 1/3 of the drive show here at Hauraki, a crucial part of the team, and that you can't afford to lose me.
Well, she's an absolute institution in New Zealand, mate. We're not going to lie to her.
Yeah, there you go. Old Radio Geyserland. I still remember the sting for that, Pugs son, when
How
I
does
was
that
living
go?
in Radio Geyserland.
Tune. Huge tune.
And that was, of course, the local station in my hometown of Rotorua.
Would have been a huge step up for old Keyzie in those
I
broadcasting.
couldn't
career.
believe how anti he was about the whole thing.
Unbelievable.
Here's Audio Slave.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Chode with Pugsan and Hoytey Jizz. Brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan and vegetarian options. Reburger, redefining the norm. How good.
Real good, man. Well, you kicked off that tune real quick there, Pugsan.
Oh, really? Was that too quick?
I was just about to get into a bit of chat.
I learned a new word when I was playing board games on the weekend, Jase. Can we get into that?
Yeah,
Well, of a new place. Yeah.
doing that next, you mean?
Yeah, is that all right?
Sure, man.
Who's this?
Green Day.
Nice.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Stone Temple Pilots here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
Jace.
Yes, Pugs?
I had a couple of mates over for a board game night on the weekend.
How cool.
This lovely couple that we're really, really good mates with.
Was it a Dungeons and Dragons game, or what was the game?
The game was, well, we actually played a couple of different games, but the main one was Articulate. Are you familiar with Articulate?
Vaguely.
It's essentially the one where you partner up in teams and then you read or you have to get your partner to guess what's written on your card without saying what it is that's on your card.
Yeah, no, I'm more of a sort of twister sort of guy.
Shirtless?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The less clothes, the better.
Avo oil?
Avocado oil is my preference, yes.
Yeah, nice. And
Dimmed lights.
Oh,
And
a little Sade in the background.
maybe a bit of Sade in the background. And
Yeah.
just spread that oil out everywhere, all over the place, just so you can do a bit of slipping and sliding. But anyway, I digress.
No. I'll invite you to the next one.
Sure.
For sure. And essentially, I was reading the category of world, which is places around the world. And I had not heard of this particular place called Cape Horn.
Yes.
Which is a rocky headland, and it marks the northern boundary of the Drake Passage. But I had honestly never discovered Cape Horn until I played the game.
Well, actually, technically, it's in southern Chile's Tierra del Fuego archipelago, and it's on the headlands of Hornos Island. I spent a bit of time there when I was in my 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long were you spending time with Cape Horn?
Oh, look, if I had my time again, I'd still be doing Cape Horn. You know what I'm saying?
I had never even experienced or discovered Cape Horn until I was hanging out with my mates on Saturday night.
Right, okay.
But
and
yeah,
they brought it, yeah.
Cape Horn does sound like something you'd be into, though.
Oh, I was totally into it, man. Very, very into it.
Were you kind of experiencing Cape Horn?
I think of it all the time, weirdly enough. It's so weird.
Cape Horn?
Yes.
Right.
And I look it up all the time as well because, you
look up Cape Horn?
Yes, just because it reminds me of my time back there, surrounded by crazy wild seas and all that sort of stuff.
Did you experience Cape Horn with some of your mates?
Yeah, there was a group of us at Cape Horn. Yeah. I've got some photos of Cape Horn.
Really?
Yes.
You got some pics of Cape Horn?
Well, actually, funnily enough, I've got some old 8mm videos of Cape Horn too.
Well, can we have a look off here at your Cape Horn?
Yeah, totally, man. If you're into, well, why don't you invite me around to your house and bring your friends around, and we could make an evening of it.
Just a Cape Horn themed night.
Yeah, totally. Hoytey, Jase, Cape Horn.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, I've got an amazing competition going at the moment. Nothing but the 90s, Pugsan.
That's right. We want to find out the songs that pioneered or defined the 90s, your personal favourites, and you can vote for 3 tunes, I believe.
Yes,
and that's available
tunes.
to do now.
Correct.
And every vote is going to get you in the draw for this massive 90s starter kit. Do you want me to reel off some of the cool stuff in there?
Some Doc Martens?
Yes, we covered that yesterday.
Yes, good.
A Fender guitar, a pair of Chuck Taylors. Did you have Chucks?
Oh, no. I had those. You know what they should have in there, actually?
Yeah.
Is those little Chinese kind of shoes. No.
Little Chinese shoes, Jase?
They were like karate shoes.
Racism alert. Racism alert.
They were little black slip-on karate shoes. And I swear to God, they were all the rage in the 90s. Everyone wanted a pair. Have you never heard of those?
I think if I saw them, were they like plimsoll, sort of like almost Vans, like slip-on Vans, like canvas, little rubber white sole, and
kind of were very thin.
Yeah.
I think they were Chinese karate shoes, but I'm not sure.
I'm hovering on that button.
What?
I'm hovering. Anyway, it's really good that we're talking about those because they're not included in this 90s starter kit.
Well, they should be.
They should be. The Chuck Taylors are, though. A Casio watch.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
real classic 90s. A Bluetooth boombox speaker, so you can do your break dancing, Jase.
Yeah.
Yeah, hippity hops.
Back in the 90s, of course, I had my Walkman.
Yes. And you'll be stoked about the retro gaming console. Pew, pew.
Is that like the Star Wars one where they go bloop, bloop, and the line goes down and you're like, doosh, doosh.
Are you talking about Tetris or Pong?
I think it's Tetris.
Where the blocks go down.
Yeah. They just gradually go down. And they didn't even used to have, when I first started playing it, like a lever.
Yeah.
It had 2 buttons to go left and right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact model is, but it'll be in there. A replica 95 Wars jersey, which you'll be stoked about.
Oh, yeah.
And $1,000 cash.
How good.
So get your votes in now. If you want an easy way to do that, text VOTE to 3483. It's all thanks to our mates at Super Liquor, celebrating 30 years of cheers.
Good stuff.
And then the countdown for that will kick off, 25th of August.
Is it like 500 songs?
Yeah.
How
100%.
good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Lead Zeppelin there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now we're going back into the archives. What little beauty have you got for us today, Pugs?
This was quite a hearty discussion, and I think it's probably appropriate that we play. You remember a little while ago we were talking about me spooning in the kitchen?
Vaguely.
Yeah. So this is you guys discussing whether or not you accept public displays of affection.
Well, funnily enough, actually, we were talking about your public displays of affection on the podcast outro today.
That's right, amongst my friend group. Jase thinks I'm quite physically affectionate with my pals.
Which I have no problem with at all.
Yeah.
I think it's a really... Like, believe it or not, I'm a very physically affectionate person too.
Oh, I believe it.
Just only with my wife.
Oh.
I don't like other people touching me. It freaks me out. Makes me feel creepy.
Does that include me?
Well, no, you can touch me.
Hey, I want to get you guys' opinion on something.
Yep, it is big, man. But you're stuck with it. But you could get a nose job.
Yeah.
But it probably cost you a few grand.
Well,
Okay, cheers. Yeah, that's everything I wanted. Thanks, fellas.
How much are you going to clip off it, really, to be honest, Keyzie? And
Right.
With the amount you'd need, you're looking at quite a few bucks.
Right.
And
Yeah, well, cheers. No, that's all. That's all.
I don't actually know that they'd have the equipment for it, to be honest.
Right.
It
talking about my nose, right?
It could, your nose. It could be self-planing. I mean, I suppose they could plane it.
Yeah.
Plane it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, cool. All right, yeah, no, that's all. Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh.
No, well, what I was actually trying to get onto was, what's your guys' sort of opinion on snogging in public? You know? Kissing in public.
PDAs, you mean,
PDA.
public displays of affection.
Correct.
I think it can really divide people, can't it? Why is that?
Well, just because, it's not really a huge display of affection, but when I like to say goodbye to my wife, I like to have a kiss.
Yeah.
Like a, 10, 15 second pash?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tongues
pash.
in.
Yeah. Tongue, obviously.
The old rattlesnake there.
Head going from left to right.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, were you listening to us?
Yeah. Hard not to. Yeah, you would spit falling down the side of your chin.
Well, it's
there.
not spit, it's more drool.
Drool. Yeah.
And I was just like, and then,
Well, that might have come from your nose.
but I find that she's starting to get a bit embarrassed because you know how there's this bit outside Hauraki here with the glass windows.
Yeah.
We were walking along there today, and then I was, I'll see you later, have a good day, see ya, and then went for the quick kiss,
I think it was more
And she wasn't into it?
the arse grab that I found a little bit.
No,
sort of
I don't
off-putting.
mind her doing that. That's fine.
But yeah,
And what, she was not into it?
She just was a bit like, she was into it for the first 15 seconds, and I wanted to go the full 20, and then she was like, we should probably stop it there.
Right.
Which sounded like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably because how long have you guys been together?
11 years.
It's probably just a relationship falling apart.
Wow, I don't
It's
know
the
about
next
that, I mean.
stage of the relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you
Quite
sure?
natural.
Yeah, it's another stage.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you...
It's not. It would be unnatural if she still wanted to kiss you after all these years.
Right.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross, dude.
Are you sure it's... Really? It's
Yeah,
gross.
it's gross, and it's also.
I'm amazed you can get close enough to kiss you with the nose.
Well, actually, just on that, I think you should keep your massive beak out of my business when it comes to...
Well, I mean, you asked the
You're
question
asking
there,
for
Keyzie.
advice, so Keyzie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, but I mean, I guess the question, Hoytey J, is should other people be forced to watch, two young lovebirds one young lovebird and a massive sicko engaged in pre-sexual intercourse activity
Well, it's
when
not
they're trying to go
pre-sexual
about
intercourse.
Yeah.
trying to go about their work?
Yeah, well, Well, it's foreplay, isn't it?
Well, it's
you
not
know what I
foreplay,
mean.
it's
You
just
know,
like
and it's. You know, particularly in this case, in Keyzie's case, it was pretty out in front and right in front of everyone, so he wasn't making any attempt to hide. And as he was pointing
I'm not
out, I mean,
ashamed
this
of
is all glass studios, you know, and back in the day, I wouldn't mind the odd rogue pash, you know, and so forth. Maybe a bit of hickey action, maybe a bit of toe sucking, maybe
what, in the office,
you know, that sort of thing. Back in the day, Mogi, but as you say, I mean, it's a generational thing too. As you get a slightly older, even though Keyzie the same generation, you know, I'm a little bit more refined with that stuff.
As am I. I mean, for me, I'm not really interested in seeing a public display of affection.
No.
I don't mind a private display of affection.
No.
You know?
but I think
that's why I've been a peeping Tom for a while. I've got my drones and that now. And so to me, it just feels a little bit more personal, I think, when you're watching people's personal displays and private displays of affection.
Yeah, thank you. Well, as I've mentioned before, of course, that the townhouses run up against my thing there, you know, I'll often see people shagging away. And I mean, that's different, though, because they don't know that I'm watching. You know what I mean?
It's hard to balance on the fence, isn't it?
Well,
but
that's right. Yeah, totally.
Well,
and you know, depending on what the lighting's like, it's hard to get the camera just sorted as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it really a bad thing, PDA, though? Or is it you guys are anti it because you physically, with those massive schnozzers, you can't actually have a front-on kiss with your partner? You know what I mean?
We've already used that one on you. You
can't suddenly try and turn that around on us.
That's Hoytey J. We'll rewind the tape. He's already used that one on you in this break.
Totally.
So
and
really
also,
got a nose for the rules, don't you?
You know, there is the issue too of the half mongrel scenario in that scenario, and you obviously had your hands in your pockets afterwards and were walking and
playing the old pocket billiards.
Yeah, which was, you know, a little bit off-putting. But generally speaking, no, gross, keep it to yourself. Yeah, lovely stuff. Speaking of spooning, actually, Pugsan, how good, 3 o'clock this morning, 3 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
My wife slipping back into the Hoytey J bed.
You didn't go pick her up from the airport?
No, because she left her car there. And it was very late. And just nuzzling, and it felt good, man.
It does feel good. The puzzle piece is back together, Jase. I'm stoked for you.
Yes, and, you know, it was very cold yesterday, and she was like, oh, it's so nice, you're so warm.
I bet you were.
And then I was wide awake for the rest of the day, as I said previously at the start of the show.
Stoked.
Yeah, real stoked.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show done and dusted for your Tuesday night.
It's still not. It's not the same.
It sounds weird, doesn't it? Your big show done and dusted. But anyway, the podcast outro today. We just talked our normal crap, didn't we, Pugs?
100%. I was explaining that what I've started doing, which is what you, Mike, and Keyzie do, is come in and kind of use the outro as like a filter to get all your shite out before you do the radio show.
Well, it's an unload, isn't it?
I was having a great moan.
It's
a great moan.
An unload. Well, you know, I moan all the time. It's just part of my being now. I've got to stop that. What's the clip today?
Dilly's called it Redacted.
When I was a young fella with my group of friends, we used to, and this is weird, and I've talked about it before, you know, go to parties and stuff like that and pretend to...
Now, when you say pretend what do you mean?
Like my friend Johnny would give a pretend to me.
Now,
and he was so good at it that we'd go to parties and everyone, without a word of a lie, would go, Johnny, give Jase a... Yeah, that was in our sword fighting days. We were massively massively into Dungeons and Dragons. And go show us your sword fighting, fellas.
So you pretend to sword fighting, but maybe he thought sword fighting was too violent to play on the radio.
Yeah, I think that was probably it. Yeah, totally. Hey, what are you up to tonight, Pugson, after you finish work?
I'm going to a quiz night with some pals down the road. I'm catching up with a pal I haven't seen for a while. And another pal that I haven't seen for a while that's been overseas. So won't that be lovely? Like a trivia night.
I think so. Sounds good.
Maybe a couple of beers, some pizza, Jase. What are you getting up to, man?
Well, catching up with my wife.
Aw.
Because she went to work. She got home at 3 this morning.
Gave you a big spoon.
Went to work. I played golf. Haven't seen her since. So sort of catch up on how her little holiday was, probably.
I imagine you're going to have some words given she left you and took your kid.
Yeah, there'll be words.
Yeah, nice. You sort that out, mate. And just reinstate the accounts and stuff.
But it'll be nice to have a home-cooked meal again. And I don't say that in a sexist way. I just, as I said yesterday, I had Uber Eats all weekend.
Yeah, you just refuse to cook unless it's your wife cooking. Is that right?
Well, no, I just refuse to cook if it's just for me, Pugs.
Yeah, right.
Come on, I'm not a sexist dude, man.
Sure.
Hey, now listen, go and check out the Instagram, go and check out the podcast. Till tomorrow. See you later.
Bye.